Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, you find this video useful or helpful, hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available online. I've included a link in the description. I'll take you directly to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? Today's product is absolutely perfect if you love card games with your friends and family, and maybe you even want to get your pet involved. This was sent over by the coolest cat on the internet, Noelle, and this is the BAPS Booze and Pets card game. Absolutely love it. It's just a ton of chaos and fun. So how does this card game basically work? Ideally, it is for 3 and plus players. I find it best with 5 people. It is optional to play with your pet. You may be sitting there, well, how do you play a game with your pet? More on that in a minute. But you don't necessarily have to have a pet. You can also pick a person to play as the pet, if you will. Now, this is designed as a drinking game, whether it is with cocktails or whether it's just with water. It is obviously up to you, but it is designed to be a 21 and up game. Now, obviously, it's going to come with an instruction manual. It is very, very easy to follow the instructions, and obviously, they're more like guidelines. You don't have to follow them exactly. Now, there is 150 unique prompt cards, and those cards are going to basically tell you to do different things. The object of the game is whoever basically collects 10 cards first wins. Now, it can be any of the players or it can even be the pet themselves, and you're basically going to collect cards depending on how you answer the various prompt questions. So you're going to get 3 different styles of cards. You're going to get the Pet Dictator cards, you're going to get the Human Servant cards, and then you're going to get the BAP cards. These you're going to want to make sure they're thoroughly mixed up, just so they're all random in the collection, because they're going to trigger various different things. And these are basically, all these cards are pet-related trivia, or they're also pet-related kind of parenting skills and prompts, if you will. So everything's pet-related out of this collection. As far as playtime, expect on the short end, maybe 30 minutes. It's also going to depend on how big of a group you have, and then maybe on the long end, expect about 60 minutes to 90 minutes. Now, it also does come with a die that you're going to roll depending on what the prompts are. You're going to have basically drinking, basically all the various different things, whether you're switching with your pets and all that kind of stuff. So this, once again, goes through all the various prompts of the cards themselves. So first off, let's cover the Pet Dictator cards. So these are going to be essentially what you're going to, person that's going to read, then you're going to look for the person's reaction. So for example, whisper your most embarrassing story into the Pet Detector's ear. Do they react? So obviously, if you're playing with your cat or your dog and they maybe look at you, maybe they go away, then they have reacted, and if they do something, you get to keep the card. If they don't, then you basically have to drink. Now, if you don't have a pet, a person obviously can be the designated pet person. So then it's, if that human does a reaction, essentially you're going to have the same thing. So also, here's another one. Whistle at the Pet Detector. Once again, do they react? So you're just trying to look at a reaction from the person that has been designated as the Pet Detector part. Now, as far as the Human Servant, everybody is a human servant outside of the pet. And this is going to be the general cards, if you will. And so this one's going to be more kind of, I would say, trivia. Everybody's going to do these various prompts. So keep this card if you've ever had a pet bill vet of over $1,000. I definitely have, and so I would keep this card. And then they got another one, keep this card if your pet has ever embarrassed you, particularly maybe at a dog park. That has also happened. So these kind of things, keep this card if you own a water filter for your pet. If you don't, once again, you're going to roll the dice and do whatever the dice says, which most likely is going to end up taking a drink itself. And then there's also just little funny comments down here too, so which is just kind of fun to read. They're not really necessarily related to the gameplay itself. I just enjoy reading them. And then finally, you're going to have the BAP card. Now, this is where everybody gets involved. So whoever reads it is going to be the person that's going to be deciding who is the winner out of the BAP collection. So, for example, you have which human servants pet would be most likely to have a burner phone. So if everybody has a pet, you pick out, everybody says who they think that person is, and then as the pet person, you get to decide who was right, essentially. And then, what historical figure do you think was reincarnated into the Pet Detector? So, is your pet related to somebody? When you look at them, you're like, oh my gosh, it's like some certain actor or famous person? Then you would write that down, and once again, whoever's being the pet detector is going to make that decision. And if it's a pet, it could be simply by them getting up and leaving or whatnot, walking towards the person, or if it's human, you get to decide. So like I said, once again, the game is very fluid. You can kind of make your choices. At the end of the day, it's got a ton of fun prompts. It's a lot of fun to play with friends, especially if you all have pets, obviously, because it just makes it fun because you get to learn about how parents are a little bit different. And it's just very, very entertaining game too. I was really, really surprised with it. So overall, like I said, if you're looking for a new card game that is a lot of fun to play with friends, this one is totally worth checking out. If there's something I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. And also be sure to follow Noelle on all the social medias because she is the coolest cat for sure on the internet. And until the next video, you guys take it easy. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.